Okay, the time has come. It has been over a month, almost coming up on 2 months since I last dyed my hair. The last time was on November the 3rd. Today is December 26th. I am flying to South Carolina tomorrow, and I want my hair to look good for New Year's, even though I'll be back by then. But I wanted my hair to be dyed by then, because if you could see, it really has gotten gray and gross again. Because again, 6 weeks is usually when I dye. I've gone about almost 8 weeks. So I promised my husband, against my better judgment, that I would let him choose the color this time. So today we went to Sally Beauty Supply, and this is what he picked out. I'm going medium red brown, which means it's going to be a lot darker than I'm used to. The good news is I do not think it will put any orange in my hair. The bad news is I think I'm gonna hate it. But I promised him I would let him pick the color, so I'm gonna be stuck with it for at least 6 weeks. However, if I really, really hate it, I have the rose quartz again to put on top of my hair to add pink. Let's get started and see what happens. Mixing a 20 lift with the color, because I was told that the 20 is the one that helps the gray the most. If you start going higher than that, I was told by the girls at Sally that it really doesn't do anything for the gray. So that is why I'm using a 20. Plus, I really don't want to use anything higher than that unless I really have to. So that's what I'll be using. Going to mix everything up now. I'm surprised at the color. It's like a milky yellow color. I first thought for sure I would see red in here, being I'm going red-brown. So I'm sure there's a reason why, but I'm not a professional, so I don't know why, but I'm mixing it now, and then put it on my head, see what happens. Well, after mixing it, it did turn like a purpley brown. And I think I'm just gonna leave the ends the original color. Maybe it'll look like an ombre. And if I hate it, I can cut the ends off. But I'm kind of thinking I might not touch the very bottom. I don't know. I don't know if that would even blend well. We'll see. What's the worst that can happen? Well, now it's wet. All of it's out. I see red. I also see that it's a lot darker. So we'll see how it dries and whether I like it. I don't even know if the ends look a little lighter. I can't even tell because it's all wet. So we'll see when it dries. This is so hilarious that I had to put this in one of my vlogs. So this morning I took the Siamese cat to the vet to get some blood work done. And when I brought her back in the house in her little cage, I opened the door and just left because she was back in there and the other cat was sniffing around. And so I just came back out to see if she finally came out of her cage, and that way I could put the cage away. And this is what I found. This is the wrong cat. So the Siamese cat has left the cage, and Oliver, the long-haired or short-haired domestic cat, is very comfortable in there. He's got a blanket, it's got the pheromone sprays, and he's now made it his new home. I find this hilarious. Okay, here's the final product in the sun. Got my hair up in a ponytail, but it came out red and darker than I normally have it. I don't hate it, not used to it. It's growing on me. So I would say he did a fairly decent job. The ends I messed up. Only some of the ends actually stayed light and the other side didn't. So that part was an epic fail. But other than that, I think it was a successful dye job this time. All right, well, thank you for tuning in for The Wonderful World of Wendy. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.